Hi students, this is AR and you are watching my YouTube channel AR English Lab. Today we are going to discuss second stanza of the poem Church Going by Philip Larkin. Let's start. Move forward, run my hand around the font. Font means a pot in which water is kept for worship. In this line, the poet says that he moves forward and touches the sacred water kept in a church. It shows the religious obligation. When one is in church, touch the water as Larkin has done in the church. From where I stand, the roof looks almost new, cleaned or restored. Restored means rebuilt or reconstructed. Students, the explanation of these two lines is that the poet Philip Larkin is standing in the church and he observes that the roof of the church looks very new. He asks either it is cleaned or rebuilt. Question mark is here. And it shows that the poet cannot judge the roof of the church. Either it is cleaned or rebuilt. Then he says, someone would know, I don't. Means someone else knows about the roof, but the poet does not. It shows the ignorance of the poet as well. Students, this is the explanation of it. Now we move towards next lines. Mounting the lectern, I peruse a few hectoring large-scale verses. Lectern means a desk which is used by a priest to address. And hectoring means heroic. Large scale verses means very large holy verses from Bible. Students, these are the meanings of difficult words. Now we move towards explanation. Actually, in these lines, Philip Larkin says when he is in church, he has mounted the lectern and recites some large verses taken from Bible. It shows that the poet is trying to do what the other worshippers do in the church. So this is the explanation of it. Now we are coming towards next lines. And pronounce here endeth much more loudly than I had meant. Here endeth means here ends. Here endeth means here ends. Dear students, Philip Larkin says in these lines, here endeth. And here endeth means recitation of holy verses from Bible is enough. But he has said it in a loud way, though he does not want to. This is the explanation of it. Now we are coming towards the line. The echoes snigger briefly. Echoes means resonance. Echoes means resonance. Snigger means laugh at, mockingly. Students, the explanation of this line is when the poet has done recitation from Holy Bible and has said, "Here endeth," its echo is moving in the church in a mock way. It all shows that the poet is exposing his internal feelings when in church. Now the poet says, "Back at the door, I signed the book, donate an Irish experience." Actually, this is wrong. Not this is Irish experience, but Irish sixpence. This is Irish sixpence. Reflect the place was not worth stopping for. Students, Irish sixpence means Ireland currency. Reflect means thinking. In these lines, Philip Larkin says that back at the door there is a book and he signs it. Actually, when one visits a church or some historical place, there is a book kept over there. This book is for the visitors to comment and sign it. So same condition is with the poet, that he looks a book in the church and signs it. Donate an Irish sixpence means that the poet has donated some Irish currency in the form of coins to this church, and he has inserted these coins in the money box kept in church. Actually, donating some money to a church is considered a religious obligation, and this money is spent for the betterment of church. So same case is here with the poet. And in the last line of this stanza, Philip Larkin says that he is thinking that church is not a place to stop. To stop means church is not a good place to stop. It shows that his religious belief is not so strong. Or it can be said that he is not purely a religious minded person. It can also be said. But we observe another aspect of this line as well, which is in a way that the poet is depicting the thinking of those people who just think that church is not a place to stop. That's why they don't visit church, and it is becoming desert day by day. Students, this is the explanation of second stanza. Watch another video of mine for the next stanzas of this poem. Please subscribe my YouTube channel AR English Lab. Thank you. Bye-bye.